Oh. Whoa. Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay, what was I supposed to do again? There's something with... I don't remember. Let's take the one that talks, so at least I can understand what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, they're fixing my airship. Which, incidentally, reminds me, I still have to look up what the French word for airship. I don't remember that, and that bugs me.
They'll never finish without the finest machine oil and a piston for the steam engine, and I'll be a sitting duck.
Is he a Yeti or is he Cornelius? Hello,
Hey,
hello?
Cornelius!
Richard?
What is the code word?
Go for Fuzzy Bunny, it's self-evident.
Is it Fuzzy Bunny?
No! You've just given yourself away, Yeti.
That was just a test to see if you were paying attention.
Oh, all right. And what is the actual code word?
I don't have a code wheel on me, and I never understood that business with the dice.
What dice?
What are you talking about? The code word. Now!
Code word? What code word?
The
Did I miss
password I gave you.
Did he give me a password? I
I'd
forgot.
like to give it to you, Cornelius, but first you have to tell me what the word is.
I didn't.
No. And why do we need a code word?
Don't you understand? The Yeti in the ice. First, the
mean your
Yeti was
reflection?
there. Then I looked again, and suddenly there was a scruffy person. A prisoner, as I first thought.
Yes, and then there was a good-looking adventurer.
Precisely. Now you understand.
Well, not exactly.
Don't you see what this means? The Yeti is a shapeshifter.
No, don't worry. Just throw all the logic that you've had with this video game and throw it out the window, because logic is really not what applies here. Okay, so this guy believes he's hunting Yetis, but every so now and then he knocks his head against the wall, and then his personality changes. Oh, I forgot to push the button. I pushed the button there. I mean, Frank pushed the button. And every time he bumps his head, his Yeti hood slaps on, and he thinks he's the Yeti. But at the same time, when he's back into his human form, he thinks that he's hunting the Yeti. And now, of course, he's come to the conclusion, because there's a mirror now in his ice cave, because he's come to the conclusion that the Yeti must be a shapeshifter. Oh.
I need the finest machine oil for fixing the Mary.
I've got very good oil. A whole can full.
Excellent.
But I can't give it to you. Well, I need it for my Yeti disguise.
I don't need much, just a few drops.
And what if those few drops should make the difference between victory and defeat? What if I'm sneaking up on the Yeti, and just before I pounce on him, my suit squeaks? And then I would think, if you hadn't given that nice young man your fine machine oil, then...
All right. That means I'll only get the machine oil once you've caught the Yeti.
But that's impossible!
Terrific.
Yeah, also, hello, Skype. Hello, Skull.
And since the Yeti is a shapeshifter,
I can never be certain what form he will use to creep in here.
and thus the code word.
Correct. The hairy beast has led me round by the nose long enough, but I know his secret now.
Aha! And what is the code word?
Melon.
Okay.
About the oil.
I still haven't caught the Yeti.
Yeah, but
No buts. I need the oil for my Yeti disguise.
goodbye, Cornelius. Try not to fall on your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, misplacing thing is a feature in Twitch. It's common knowledge. Well, I can't do anything here. There's no interaction by the magnifying glasses. Maybe he will mistake Critter for a Yeti or something. No, I probably won't. Yeah, there's another thing I did. The penguin is already drunk. Apparently he's called God, the penguin.
This isn't a zoo train. No admittance for penguins and other critters.
I think there are humans inside. Oh, he's responding.
Yes, I know you. You refused to help me in my hunt for the Yeti. Huh? I needed you as a local guide, but you just went away. You fairies are all in cahoots, aren't you?
Says the man with the, okay, I get it.
Chip, chip. Yes, if I were a bird, I wouldn't need a guide. But this whole discussion seems rather pointless to me.
No, that's not gonna get me anywhere. Apparently he hates Critter. No. Okay, now the penguin's drunk, and I didn't have to do it. Critter did
Standing
it.
around in a tuxedo, drunk. Huh.
Oh my god, he's gonna drown.
We poisoned a penguin with alcohol in order to send a human to his watery grave. I love non-violent games.
Oh, I hope that guy's okay. Maybe there's...
The water looks awfully cold. I wouldn't go swimming
Well,
there.
then if it's any consolation, he probably wouldn't have suffered very long. If there was a human in there at all. Would have been frozen... He probably would have died of hypothermia already by now. Oh.
The water looks awfully cold. I wouldn't...
No, I think Critter's gonna have to go into
I
that
rather
hatch.
doubt the hatch can be opened from here. Nothing budged.
I have nothing in my inventory. Now, obviously, most of these games don't have a fourth wall. They just took a wrecking hammer to all the other walls as well. Wrecking ball. Or something. Maybe Critter is from a planet where...
This isn't a zoo train. No admittance for penguins and other critters.
Oh. Run! Yeah, I've noticed that in even in the first game, when you it's a special kind of metal, Richard. It's non-conducting. Maybe it's ceramic. Maybe it's not metal. It's a type of ceramic. And that still wouldn't be very warm.
Maybe I can get out of here in one piece if the furballs help me. It's lucky I ran into them.
It's like when in the first game, when you saw that dragon, when you're in the smithing area, that dragon was also... I thought they were going for stop-motion animation dragon. Like, that was one of the jokes that they would put into the game, but the dragon was just badly animated because he was... Yeah. It could have been a great joke, and then I was disappointed. Yeah, because they didn't turn it into a joke. Oh, so the guy that actually fell into the water hasn't died of hypothermia or drowning yet, or drowning that ensues because he didn't. I have nothing in my inventory. What was wrong with the hatch again?
I rather doubt the hatch can be opened from here.
Oh, I was just stating the obvious.
Nothing budged.
Talk to the guard?
If the critters don't have a piston, then I guess Munkus's ship is the only alternative. Okay, let's go.
Halt! Who are you and what do you want?
My name is Petra. I'm an animal rights activist.
Really?
Sure, I love all animals, even the ugly ones.
Couldn't you have at least said you were the yes enough? We usually see him disguised, and I might even have believed you. So, who are you?
Yeah, well, it could be Hoffa. Is there any chance that Hoffa disappeared in...
I'm from the Union,
icy
and I'm
fantasy
here to
realm?
investigate the working conditions on board. Everything all right, young man?
Do you know what the boss did to the boys who wanted to establish a subcommittee?
Do I want to know?
No, you don't. And you also don't want to be a union representative. So, who are you?
I missed a joke. I was reading the chat.
I'm from the Union, and I'm here to investigate the working conditions on board. Everything all right, young man?
Do you know what the boss did to the boys who wanted to establish a subcommittee?
Do I want to know?
No, you don't. And you also don't want to be a union representative. So,
Okay, that
who
wasn't a
are
joke.
you?
Only if the suit is like a diving suit and it's waterproof, then he would the suit would have collapsed because of pressure.
My name is irrelevant. I've got an offer to make to your boss.
An offer he can't refuse.
Of course he can refuse it, but first he has to hear it.
Ah,
There's something
there's
to that.
logic in that.
Go on in.
Go figure.
But if I can give you a tip, don't provoke him.
I can just go in?
I like things traditional. Cannonballs, swords, fireballs. That's the way they fought when I was a kid. This is so impersonal.
Yeah, it's less cruel when you fire a cannonball or, you know, like grape at an enemy ship and, or you know, those chain balls, and that's less cruel than, you know, using a remote launch rocket from a drone, and which essentially does the same shit as grape. Ooh, there's a nice transition. Ooh, I get to meet Captain Nemo. And there's whale singing. It makes me want to play Songs of the Deep again.
Who are you? And why shouldn't I let you suffer the painful death?
Why is he playing the this game's equivalent of the Imperial March?
Well,
Wait a minute, I know you. Aren't you one of those little thieves from Groxen?
I'm not a thief.
No, of
I am not a
course
crook.
not. You do what you have to do. Hmm? That's the right attitude. You have to seize every opportunity that presents itself. That's the only way to get ahead in this world. So, what do you want? I have a lot to do.
You have a ship. I have a ship. Shouldn't we help each other out?
What? I wouldn't know what I would want from you.
Well, I just happen to have a wish. I need a piston for a steam engine.
What will you offer me for one?
What do you want?
All I need to rid myself of my dear family is in that accursed mountain.
Mount Doom?
Rubbish! Down there, by those critters.
How are those little guys supposed to help you gain power?
They have something outrageous. A machine that can build machines.
So
What?
Huh?
I saw it with my own eyes. They pushed buttons to tell the machine what to build, and a short time later, it came out of the machine.
That's called manufactured goods.
Amazing.
That's not amazing. It's fantastic. They use the machine to make spare parts. But just imagine what a weaponsmith could do with it. A warlord. Or me.
That is definitely fantastic. The critters behind the big cliff. Well, could it be that you borrowed something from them and forgot to return it?
Oh, that's a good way to put
I
it.
never forget anything. I have their heart, true, and I will keep it until I get
Is
what
that
I
it?
want.
Is that the heart? It looks
Maybe
heart-shaped.
we could negotiate.
I am not accustomed to negotiating, and I'm not about to start now. Certainly not in this matter. The heart will be the key to my meteoric rise!
How could you steal the heart when it means so much to the critters?
A masterstroke. I stumbled across their little workshop.
You know, Richard,
by
that might just be the
chance
answer because this game doesn't make any
The
sense.
hairy feathers
I'll just find
were
some
extremely
chocolates
busy getting
and
their
some roses,
sanctuary
have a nice long
into
hard shag
shape.
with him,
But they
and then
were
I'll get the
lacking
heart
raw
back.
materials that aren't found in this region.
And you pretended to be an altruistic friend in need?
What would you have done? I was able to catch a glimpse of the heart while it was in the machine. I knew I had to have it.
No, I didn't. I just
sent
said that.
them as
I
many
regret it already.
tools and materials as they wanted. I became their friend. Then I pretended
See-
to have a dizzy spell. They took me to their
See, the thing is-
sanctuary, and thus within reach of the heart.
And what are you still doing here?
But I thought all the power was in the heart, you see. But it isn't. It doesn't do a thing. Nothing at all. It only works in the sanctuary, in the machine, which the critters are guarding with their lives. They would rather see it destroyed than let me have it.
See, in my defense, shag is tobacco, loose tobacco in a pouch. Shag, and it wasn't really sexual. We were just gonna smoke a cigarette together after we had sex.
Evil lurks everywhere, it seems.
Everywhere. Just like opportunities. I have been sent from one accursed spot in this world to the next, but I have learned to discover opportunities where others see only despair.
I wouldn't have expected such lyrical language from you.
I have a speechwriter.
Ooh, I could use one.
He wrote a lot of crap.
I see.
Yeah, exactly. It could also be a carpet with long hair. Or having sex with Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, which is not a good idea.
Why weren't you sent someplace where there's more going on?
Well, I'm the 9th of 6 children.
Ooh.
Huh?
We only counted the offspring that Mother didn't eat immediately after giving birth to.
Oh.
Ew!
It isn't easy being a 6th child. 5 older brothers and sisters to knock off. But I finally have a promising plan that will make me Mother's favorite. They will all respect me.
What sort of plan?
You are too curious, my friend. Do you know why there are no curious people around me?
Because you're not interesting? You're not doing anything interesting?
I'm
Do you really?
not interested. Not at all. Not at all.
Precisely.
There's a lot of technology in this thing, isn't there?
You are only the very best. The Leviathan belonged to my brother Grosh.
Let me guess. He had an accident?
No, I killed him to get his ship.
Oh, that's straightforward.
About the piston I need, I was thinking... I'll get you access to the Critter's Sanctuary if you'll give me a piston.
Indeed. What makes you think you can overcome their thick walls or their stubbornness?
I've got an idea. I'm working on their behalf. One of them is out there accompanying me. They think I'll help them to get their heart back.
Ah, I see. And of course, your skin is more important than their hide.
I just want to get away from here and finally be left in peace.
I trust you. Once a scoundrel, always a scoundrel. You can get a piston from my crew in the engine room, provided you get me access to the Critter's Sanctuary.
All right.
Good.
I've got to go.
Who was
Very well.
articulating his arguments, pointing out, laying out points?
Do not forget our deal. My success and your life depend on it.
Sure thing.
And stay alert. These critters are not as stupid as they look. Anyone who can build this has extraordinary abilities.
What is that?
This is the heart your friends are after.
Is that a crystal?
I don't know what it is, but there is no other like it in this world. This stone is not of natural origin.
It's from
of what I'm
space!
sure. Those critters have built it. It provided their sanctuary and their machine with energy until, well, until I stole it.
It's beautiful.
And immeasurably valuable. But I would not give it up for any treasure in the world. My victory is nigh, and you will provide it for me. I know you. You are one of us, and our kind always seeks their own advantage. That makes you predictable.
Yeah, but not all materials that are found on a planet are. You're gonna find He's gonna climb out already. Sometimes materials in meteors are alien to the world that they crash into. What are you doing here?
You know that feeling when you've absolutely got to have something? When you shove all rationality aside and
When you
live
have
only
to
for that one
really
thing?
have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, it's like love. Come on, little friend. We have a heart to conquer.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now.
This isn't a zoo.
No, still guarding that door. Stupid guard doing his job. Oh, not the springboard again. Hey, I have a canister full of water and a bottle of brandy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I normally would agree with you that when you're in the Antarctic or in an icy world, peeing on things might solve problems. So I've already stolen the brandy.
Hello.
Hola, pup.
Very weak. Help back home.
Do I have to swap the brandy bottle again? I mean, the penguin's drunk. Killed a guy, and then ran off. So I guess I have to swap it back.
Hey, Cornelius!
What is the code word?
Ah, you know it now. Melon. No.
Bratburger liverwurst.
That is... Oh. Yes, quite right. Nice to have you here. You...
Is something wrong? You seem so nervous.
Oh, I'm a shapeshifted Yeti. That's what he thinks now.
Not at all. What? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm hungry. I wanted to see if there was anything to eat.
No, not that I'm aware of. You, honestly, I would love to chat with you, but I have to hang up my laundry.
Is that so?
Would you like to wait? There. You can sit, over there, in the cell.
No, I've got things to do myself. I'm working on something.
Why the ellipsis?
An infernal plan?
Maybe. Who knows? I'll be back. There'll probably be yellow ice cubes all over the cave when I come back.
He's peeing himself. See, Richard, you were right. It's all about peeing at yellow ice cubes.
Hey, Cornelius!
That didn't do anything. There's no piss on the floor.
What is the code word?
Oh, let's try melon this time.
Melon.
Nate! Thank the gods! The Yeti was here!
What?
Here, in this cave. He was standing there where you are now, and he looked like you.
Unbelievable.
He has a sinister plan. He's up to something. Something totally tricky and unusual. He's playing a game of chess with me, and now he's making his moves. Dark moves, hidden. He is one step ahead of me, and...
Maybe he'll just come in here and bash you over the head.
No! You don't know him. We don't fight like trolls. We are more like fencers.
Really
He
obese
doesn't want to
fencers.
just beat me. He wants to humiliate me. Outwit me. Make a fool of me.
You can't allow that.
Of course not. I have to think ahead. I have to guess his next step and beat him with his own weapons.
About the oil.
I still haven't caught the Yeti.
Yeah, but
No buts. I need the oil for my Yeti disguise.
goodbye, Cornelius. Try not to fall on your head.
Okay.
That led nowhere.
I've got an idea. If Cornelius is as crazy as I think, I might be able to get him out of the way with this. Hey, Cornelius!
What is the code word?
Bratburger liverwurst.
I'm in jail. I'm the Yeti, so give me the oil.
You are the Yeti, and you are in the cage.
Looks like it.
Then, I've won!
If you say so.
This is fantastic. Just a moment. That was too easy.
Oh, he likes a challenge.
Why did you lock yourself up? It makes no sense. Unless you lovely creature. Are you comfortable there in the cage?
Here in the cage.
May I, perhaps give it a try?
This cage?
Yes, why not?
Well,
No, come on.
I don't get this.
Are you hiding something?
Oh,
no, but... All right.
it's one of those Bugs Bunny things. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, no, you don't. And then Bugs Bunny says, oh, no, I don't. And then Elmer Fudd says, oh, yes, you do. And then he gets shot in the face.
Yes! Finally, I've got you.
Oh, no.
Oh, you thought you could trick me, didn't you? But no, not me. Not me! It was a fiendish plan. You gradually took everything from my cave into the cell and wanted to make me believe I was free when I was actually in the cell the whole time. How long were you going to play this game with me, Yeti?
Well...
You were a worthy opponent. Oh, yes, I admit it. But in the end, I was simply smarter than you. Now, you are trapped, and I will finally be able to prove your existence to my colleagues. As soon as I find the secret door to the outside.
Well, I admit defeat.
No, sometimes I thought I was losing my mind. But it was worth it. Oh, yes. It's all worth it. Oh.
Yeah, you win. I'm more interested where... Ah, there it is.
Okay, I got the achievement Psycho Tricksters unlocked, and I got the oil now, apparently.
A can of the finest machine oil.
I didn't quite follow the reasoning of the insane man, but okay. Oh, might as well give it to them.
I found some machine oil.
Excellent.
All that's missing is the piston.
Yeah, it's a subtle hint at J.R. McCready from The Thing. And for some reason he's smiling. So I need a...
It's hard to believe that these hairballs were able to create something as wonderful as the heart crystal. I'll put up a
Maybe they
statue of
didn't
pure gold in their
create
memory
it.
in the
Maybe
capital of my
the
empire.
crystal created them. It's not true. Childs could have been the Thing. You don't know the ending because there's an alternate ending to the thing, where they're debriefing Kurt Russell. But when on test screenings, the audience said like, no, we want Childs and McCready with the camp on fire, sipping from the bottle of GNB. And they discuss like, did we get it? I don't know. And they're like, they both sacrificed their lives to save humanity. Or... yeah, that's the thing. It was an open ending, and it was a very brave... like, it was very brave to end the movie that way. It was kind of dark, though, but... wait, Kurt Russell is in Guardians of the Galaxy too? But then if Kurt Russell would be the thing, he would be assimilating everyone in Guardians of the Galaxy. And it is most likely that they would have firebombed the place. Because that's what the military does, they firebomb things. It's just very brave to have an open ending. Just fill the bottle with water. Fill this thing with water. Maybe there's... now that that crazy person is in the holding cell. Steam engine piston. Oh yeah, I was supposed to... So at this point, Nate has an obsession for the heart, similar to Frodo or Bilbo Baggins has for the ring.
Machine that builds machines. In the wrong hands, that would be really frightening.
It's like Skynet.
Critters have good reason to seal off their sanctuary. Maybe I can get out of here in one piece if the...
That's the same shit he said all over again. Okay. I had the booze bottle, so I replaced it, even though I'm not sure whether I was supposed to do that or not. Wait, can Nate go back into the submarine to do something other than talk to Evil Man? Oh, look, they have one of those thingies. I don't know what, a life preserver. But it has a... what is it?
Crew members only! Out!
I went to see Munkus. He said I should get a steam engine piston here.
The boss is giving you a steam engine piston? Ha, not even you believe that!
Was he
Go
reading
ask him.
Was he reading a dirty magazine?
Well, I guess it must be okay. Wait! Here, now close the door behind you.
Thanks a lot. I have the piston. I thought that would be a lot more complicated.
Oh, there's a frozen skull, a teddy bear, a harpoon, a fish, a whole bunch of other things. That's a piston. Looks like a bent thin can with a piece of metal sticking out of it.
I got my hands on a piston for the steam engine.
Yeah.
Very good.
Where would the world be without dirty magazines?
Now you have everything you need, don't you?
Yes. Finish soon?
Terrific! Then I'll get you your heart.
Good friend.
Don't be too sure about that.
Steal Critter's heart from Minkus. So, do I have to go back in there and then... I mean, obviously... Yeah, it's an airship. Good old-fashioned, kind of steampunkish airship. Oh wait, there it is. It's finished already.
Wow! That is terrific!
Gagaloo.
Thank you both. You've saved my neck.
You heart.
Of course I'll get the heart and give it to you.
Very good. Wait there.
Okay, I'll bring it to you over there. See you soon. Oh man, you critters really shouldn't be so nice to me. The two critters have done terrific work.
I'll see if there's anything on
Part
board
of
my
me wants to
ship.
climb up there and head for the hills as fast as possible. Another part of me wants to steal the most valuable gem in the world, then head for the hills and live the life of a king. I think I know which part will win.
I think you need Critter to get that heart, and Critter's not going to be as mesmerized by the heart as Nate is. Is he still having a wank?
Crew members only.
Crew members only!
Crew members only.
Oh.
The water looks awfully cold. I wouldn't go swimming there.
Do I have to put on some kind of a disguise?
If I want to steal the crystal, I'm going to have to be able to move freely about the submarine, even in the engine room. Even if I can't stand the idea, maybe I will join the army after all.
Well, the suit has a cod piece, and... I don't know. What did he say?
Hello,
Why are you greeting yourself?
I didn't.
You said, hello, I. Ha!
Could it be that the cold is getting to you?
You've got to think of something to pass the time.
Tell me, can I sign up with you?
Sorry, we're full.
But you're missing a
I
guy.
don't believe that. The guard over there ran off.
What a bum. Well, he'll be back. They always come back.
Not from where he
Why?
went, mate.
The boss has flying monkeys that he sends after deserters. When those monkeys find you, it's... Well, let's not talk about it.
So
I'll
if
just say
he has...
bananas, grammar book, and yellow rubber trees. You know what I mean?
Not a clue. What about the job?
We'll advertise.
So if I throw water on top of your boss, does he melt?
Why do you want to advertise the job? I'm here, and I want the job.
Maybe so, but who says you're the most qualified applicant?
There's nobody else here.
How are people who might be interested supposed to know about the job? Just a minute, we'll have it in a sec.
The Shadow Army announces they are seeking to fill the following positions immediately. 1 black guard, male.
Ah, he's sexually discriminating against female blackguards.
Hi.
Nah, the head is too big for a space marine, and the shoulder pads aren't big enough. And he's not talking about the Emperor all the time.
About the want ad.
Which job are you applying for?
I'm applying for the only job that's currently being advertised.
Very nice. Please take a number.
What?
Oops, my mistake.
He's gonna put up one of those ticket dispensers, isn't he? Oh.
But-
Oh.
Please take a number and wait until you are called.
But
Have you been called?
long live bureaucracy. Far away, on a desert island. Number 1. It helps to be lucky.
You know what would have been funny? I'll just give him the ticket.
I drew number 1.
That's nice. Have you been called?
No, but
Please wait until your number is called. Number 1! Number 1!
Now he's gonna
please.
complain about the fact that I didn't respond
Hi.
quickly enough.
Hello? Number 1 is up!
Yeah, it would have been funny. That would have been an extra and added dimension to the game. Like, how the hell am I gonna trick him into? Never mind.
number 1, here, that's me.
Oh, very good. Are you here about the wanted ad?
Uh-huh.
Fine. Then let's see if you're a suitable candidate. I am going to ask you a few questions which you must answer truthfully. This aptitude test is crucial to your future career.
And if I fail?
You are welcome to try as often as you like.
Oh, crud, one of
We in
those
the
things
Shadow
again.
Army believe in second chances, at least until you've joined. Then let's begin. Imagine your family is being threatened by a lunatic with a broad axe. You have a gun in your hand. What do?
Let him kill my mother-in-law, and then I shoot him.
I use the opportunity and let him kill my mother-in-law, then I shoot him and I'm the hero of the day.
Ha ha ha! Very clever. I like it. A goblin has hidden a significant amount of gunpowder in a human city. He was captured by the city guard, and you are conducting the interrogation. What do?
I free him, we kill the city guards together, and then leave as quickly as possible. I'm gonna put a third
I
one.
go to the city guards and tell them I know where the hiding place is.
Why?
I'll receive a princely reward for the information. Then, I give them a false location and free the goblin while everyone is looking for the bomb.
That's
And finance the next attack with a goal.
that's how evil I could go.
You go far with us. You see a small child licking a lollipop with pleasure. What do?
Well, psychologically, it's not easy to take a lollipop from a child.
I take the child's lollipop.
That is so mean.
I'm gonna get disqualified, am I?
I like it.
He's just gonna turn 180 degrees on me. And he said like, nope.
Avery.
I never expected more.
But we do. And that's not good enough.
Ah,
You fling people at fortress walls with catapults and you don't take just anybody?
That's the way it is.
I'd like to do the test again.
If you think you're better prepared this time,
I'll just go for nice guy this time.
then let's begin. Imagine,
I shoot the lunatic. It's obvious.
and then,
I'm a hero and get to have something special for dinner.
yeah, not bad. A goblin has hidden a
Drastic situations call for drastic measures. I pry the location of the gunpowder out of him, then I save the city and I'm a celebrated hero.
So, you saved a human city. A city of the enemy.
Well,
Too late. You see a small child licking a lollipop with pleasure. What do?
Eh.
I enjoy the enthusiasm of young children about the simple things in life.
Are you pulling my leg?
Children are our future. Why is it people never think of the children?
If children are our future, we're
Let
so
Daddy
fucked.
up. This is disgusting. Are you a man or an elf? You do-gooder. Get out of my sight. We have no use for someone like you in the Shadow Army.
But I can get better. I'm worse.
No, okay, that wasn't
I'd
the
like
answer.
to do the test again.
Let's go for
If
mediocre.
you think you're better prepared this, then let's begin. Imagine your family is
Yeah,
being threatened.
you don't want to think about the children that way. I don't do anything because I don't believe in weapons.
Weapons don't make anything better. Violence only begets more violence.
You are the guy with the gun.
But maybe the man is hungry and can't think of any other way to help himself. Maybe he has a family to take care of.
He's a lunatic with a broad axe.
I would invite him to dinner and discuss the situation with him.
I see. A goblin has hit.
Of course, I free him and try to get him out of the city.
Quite right. Maybe you can pull off a coup like that the second time.
And if we're lucky, we can kill a couple more city guards on the way out.
You're all right. You see a small...
I watch the child from my hiding place, rub my hands, and laugh crazily.
Oh,
Like this.
damn it.
Why?
All that sugar, the cavities, no nutritional value. The child will turn into an effete, chubby tub of goo, and we have won!
Sorry.
A truly fiendish plan. Let's add it up. Average.
Okay, it's one of
I
those
never
things.
expected more.
But we...
You fling...
That,
I'd like to do the test again.
if you think you're better prepared this time, then imagine...
Okay, I'll go for the mother-in-law option.
I use the opportunity and...
A goblin
Free him and...
Of course...
quite right.
And if we're lucky...
You're all right. You see...
And then I go for the bad nutritional up and the moo ha ha ha.
I watch the... like this.
Why?
All that the child...
A truly... Let's add it up.
Ah, fuck.
Average.
I never...
Forward.
You fling people...
That.
I'd like to do the test again.
I'm gonna be here tomorrow, am I?
You think you're better prepared? Then let's begin. Imagine...
I'll just shoot the
I
lunatic.
shoot the lunatic. It's obvious.
And then...
I'm a hero and get to...
Yeah. A goblin has hit...
What the hell was that? No, I'm the one being patient here, Richard. Okay.
I go to the city guards and tell them I know where the hiding place is.
Why?
I'll receive a princely reward for the information. Then, I give them a false location and free the goblin while everyone is looking for the bomb.
And by the split, you go far with us. You see a small...
Yeah, I'll
I
steal
take
it.
the...
I like it. Let's add it up.
I never
Ah!
expected more.
But we...
You fling people...
That,
I'd like to do the test again.
if you think you're better prepared this time, then imagine...
This is just a combination, right? And I'm just doing one wrong every time I do it.
I use the opportunity and let him...
A gob...
Yeah.
Drastic, and I saved...
So,
Well,
too late. You see a...
I watch like this.
What?
All that the child...
What? Let's...
I never
but we...
You fling people at...
That...
I've had it.
Dismiss!
I'd better hurry. With such an exciting job description, applicants will be lining up.
Why would it
The
be
Shadow
that?
Army announces they are seeking to one black guard. Hi. I'd like to do the test again.
If you think...
Why were the other ones not evil enough? Okay.
I use the opportunity.
A goblin has hidden a significant...
I go to the city guards and tell them I know where the hiding place is.
Why?
I'll receive a princely reward for the information. Then, I give them a false location and free
Oh, yeah,
the
like that.
goblin while everyone is looking for the bomb.
And finance the next attack with a goal. Splendid. You go far with us. You see a small...
I watch the like this.
Oh, I got the achievement now.
Why?
I'm in the army
All that sugar,
now.
the cavities, no new. The child will.
A truly fiendish plan. Let's add it up. You are really nasty, young man. You've got what it takes to become a good black guard.
Thanks, sir.
Ah, it's good to know. I would have gotten it eventually.
So am I hired?
Not so far. First, you have to complete a 6-month work experience internship. Unpaid, of course.
As an intern, can I move freely about the submarine?
Don't worry, I'll die
You're
sooner.
only an intern.
Rats.
You'd have to solve
What's
the
my
puzzle
job?
then, Richard.
The green kitchen, for example, and making coffee in the engine room.
If that's the case, then of course I accept.
Welcome to the team. We are one big family.
I hate it when they say that in a company or anywhere else. To buy a submarine game. Some kind of a game that requires underwater exploration.
Crew members only.
I'm a crew member.
I am a crew member. Well, an intern.
Interns have no business in the engine room.
But isn't that the coffee maker?
Go outside for a second. I'll call you.
Okay.
Don't shake his hand. Although, of course, if he does what Richard said he does, then
All right, you can come in.
his gauntlet won't be
Is there some sort of secret here?
all vinegary.
You mind your own business. I've got things to do.
Let's open up the porthole and sink this
Either
bitch.
we just dive to the bottom of the ocean, or the window is so dirty you can't see through it anymore. I bet it's the latter. The pipe seems to go through the whole ship. I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty. Here's an entrance, but it's way too small for me.
Critter.
The pipe seems to go through the whole... I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty.
The thing. Look at the lever.
A lever. No idea what it's for. And that's why I absolutely have to try it out.
Whee! We're all gonna die.
What do you think you're doing, you miserable intern?
I didn't mean to...
You don't touch anything in here, got it?
Sorry. A really big torpedo tube. 3,000 caliber, I'd say.
Do they really calculate torpedoes in calibers? Richard, you were in the Navy.
A really big torpedo tube. 3,000 caliber, I'd say. My workstation. There's a fat engineer in front of my coffee maker. I can't work like this. The engineer doesn't have a cheerful disposition, but who can blame him? This is without question the grungiest job on board.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to distract the engineer.
What do you think you're doing, you miserable intern?
I didn't mean to...
You
Yeah.
don't touch anything in here, got it?
Sorry.
Oh, they're just measured in millimeters, just like everything else. I can't seem to leave. Can I leave this area? I am stuck in this area, it seems. So, whatever it is I'm supposed to do...
Either we just dive to the bottom of the ocean, or the window is so dirty you can't see through it anymore.
Are you sure? I can't get out of here again. This is weird.
Really... Here's an entrance, but it's way too small for me.
This isn't a zoo.
I'm scared. I'm stuck in the submarine. Oh, I just have to go to the door. Damn it. Whew. That was scary.
I hope I'm through with him. I don't do well with authority or insanity. I rather doubt the hatch can... Nothing budged. The water looks awfully cold.
I guess maybe I'll have to make a swimming suit out of something?
There is a very satisfied scientist sitting in there. Hi, Cornelius.
Well, 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 what have we here? You weren't counting on this, were you? Who's laughing now?
I should get him some help as soon as I get out of here. Maybe his weird scientists club can send an expert.
They'll probably just dissect his brain, and that pretty much solves. There's nothing here to be done anymore at this. Alright, so... never mind. I'll just go to the mountain.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
No, wait, no. Don't bother. No, never mind. Okay, I have the last two. There's a canister full of water and a glass bottle with a yellow label. Maybe that's what the designers went for. Angry chicken with horns.
Just a second.
Oh, it does have a zipper. Somehow. Oh, you cleaned the window!
I won't get any farther with just water. The window is smeared with a thick coat of oil.
Crud. I'll go swap the bottle. I might need some... Hiding the porno. So that wasn't a zipper sound. He's just, you know, hiding his porno. I don't remember what that sounds like, actually. It's the sound of hiding porno.
Here.
Kind of like how Critter's head follows Nate around when he walks. So, I kind of swapped the bottle again. I don't know why. So I imagine if we're gonna need some kind of a detergent to clean out the I don't know if brandy or vodka or whiskey is a good cleaning detergent.
Take a look.
You. I don't want to like what I see in the chat. Can brandy make a good cleaning detergent?
Thanks.
Seems like such a waste of brandy. No, 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 don't.
This isn't a...
I love the riveting on the submarine.
Just a second.
What the hell is going on?
If there were enough brandy left in the bottle, the problem would be solved now. I won't get any farther with just... I can't... The greedy penguin didn't leave much. There's almost no brandy left in the bottle.
Oh, great. Why do I have to go build a still now? I'll just give it to him. Maybe he's like greedy not...
If there were enough brandy left in the bottle, the problem would be solved now.
I guess I'll just have to make more brandy. Or find a penguin and make him puke. Maybe there's more booze on board the ship. I don't know.
The two critters have done terrific work. Part of me wants another, I think.
Nope. There's nothing. Anything back here? No, just scenery. Whore out yourself all you want. I don't know, maybe I did something to the chat that might make it impossible, but I don't think so.
Maybe I can get out of here in one piece if the furballs help me. It's lucky I ran into them.
The hell is that penguin? Alright, he's not...
There's nothing to giggle at, my little friend. You are a prisoner and don't even know it.
Maybe he can go onto the Mary. Well, that eliminated that. Wait, can you make more brandy with the machine? Or do you need the heart to make more brandy?
For you.
Why can't you just turn water into wine?
Take this.
Oh, you did finish that book. The machine makes machines, not drinks. What am I supposed to do? Yes. Get the... You already used up most of the penguins. What am I gonna do with a canister full of water? No, let's just talk to some people then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to charge money. I'm gonna... What? I'm gonna have to... What is he going on about? Stupid animal. I'm gonna have to charge for advertising if I have to do that. Don't burn books. You gotta use. That's just you gotta. Such a waste of good toilet paper if you burn books.
Oh, great. The greedy penguin didn't leave much. There's almost no brandy left in the bottle. A canister full of cold salt water.
What can you do with cold salt water? It's a good conductor. Is it the salt in the water that turns it into a good conductor?
The greedy penguin didn't leave much.
I think I got one more thing that I could try, but I doubt that it's gonna work. I mean, I could cheat and look up a walkthrough, but I didn't do that because... Where's the fun in
That
that?
fat toad lounges around here while everybody else has to slave away for him. That is so unfair. Why can't they all slave away for me while I lounge around? I've never been this close to the fat toad. Whenever I could, I left the room when he came in. A buddy of mine once jostled him by accident. Poor thing, whatever his name was. He wasn't really a buddy, more of an acquaintance. And it wasn't a jostle, more of a barroom brawl. But the fat guy is evil. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh. There's a newspaper here.
Tabloid trash. Sensational gutter rubbish with a blood-red logo.
I like it.
This edition is already 2 weeks old. The submarine has probably been at sea that long.
Oh!
Pipe seems to go through the whole ship. I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty. There's an opening in the pipe right next to the crystal. Munkus
Yes?
might not notice if the crystal disappears through the pipe. Unfortunately, the pipe is much too narrow for me.
So you open it up and then send...
The pipe seems to go through the whole I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty. Normal people would consider that horrifying, pompous march music. For Munkus, it seems to be easy listening.
Do I have to change the tune?
The music is coming from that box there. It says, Benny O. Matt 2009 trademark. Sorcery. The crystal is indescribable. The most beautiful and valuable thing I have ever seen. I've got to get the crystal somehow without Munkus noticing me, and then I must get out of here as fast as possible. Once I'm in the south with the crystal, Munkus and Mazaz won't be able to touch me. I'll buy an army of troll bodyguards and move into the castle with the thickest walls. And then I can finally enjoy my freedom.
Doesn't Amazon print on demand? You know, like as soon as they have enough orders, they print a whole bunch of them? Because that's the... no, that was the future 2 years ago.
It's always a huge relief when I get through a talk with him without spilling the beans. I'll only talk to him when there's no other choice.
Yeah, because...
It's always a huge relief when I get through a talk with him without spilling the beans. I'll only talk to him.
What the hell do I just pour water on this? What can I do with the newspaper? Turn it...
Elf Calidia 534 likes to bathe naked in the moon fountain. Misplaced apostrophes in computer games. It's versus it's. How much do you know? See the big test on page 4. Tabloid trash. Sensational gutter rubbish. A blood terror in horror home. Expert house elf investigates. Elf Calidia 5 misplaced apostrophes in
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't think of print on demand when they were technically a company that sold books and ran so many companies out of
a
business.
canister full of cold salt water.
That's kind of weird. I was just in the market, if that's the correct expression, for a an e-reader.
A canister full of cold salt water.
But not this month, though. I paid my heating bill, and my phone bill, and then that other bill, and then I also paid a bunch of taxes. So yeah.
The greedy penguin didn't leave much. There's almost... Tabloid trash. Let's see. Blood Elf Calidia 534 likes to bathe naked in the moon fountain. Misplaced apostrophes in computer games. It's...
Ooh. I might buy the ebook then. Yeah, that's just Carl just wants the free copy so she can proofread it. Don't fall for that. He needs a magazine to read or something. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I know that one. There's always people. Yeah, I know. Okay, out of this whole ordeal, I managed to get a newspaper, a tabloid newspaper. Apart from putting newspapers into a bird cage so it gathers the poop. What about proper sentences? Because I struggle with that. Like when I go like, is this even a sentence? And then I go like, no. What the hell am I supposed to do with that newspaper? Yeah, we're both bilingual. Our sentence, yeah, our grammar and bad sentence structuring doesn't count. Maybe he needs to what am I saying?
Tabloid trash.
Come on, just turn it into a Molotov cocktail or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just replace that one guy's porn with the newspaper, and then he'll leave or something, and I'll be able to pull the lever. I don't know. I've known people order stuff from Amazon from the States, and because of certain regulations that we have here in the European Union, they don't get in because, you know, you can't ship that crap in because rules.
Just a second.
Ah, he stashes his documents back there.
Either we just dive to the bottom of the ocean, or the window is so dirty you can't...
Now, I happen to know, because I used to work in print, that there is benzene, or benzene, inside printing ink, and that it's really good to clean a window with.
I could wipe forever with just the newspaper. If there were enough brandy left in the bottle, the problem would be solved now. I won't get any farther with just water. The window is smeared with a thick coat of oil. I could wipe forever with just the newspaper. The engineer doesn't have a cheerful disposition, but who can blame him? This is without question the grungiest job on board. A really big torpedo tube. My guess is it'll be a while until he finally gets his coffee. He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. The pipe seems to go through the whole ship. I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty. The greedy penguin didn't...
Nothing works.
I won't get any farther with just water. The window is smeared with a thick coat of oil.
Just make some sort of a mixture out of it. I don't know.
Elf Colidia, 500 misplaced.
Ah.
There's an opening in the pipe right next to the crystal. Munkus might not... Unfortunately, the pipe is much too narrow for me. Tabloid trash.
Because last time I got stuck in the game because it was glitched. I was supposed to give something to a baby critter, but the game didn't pick it up, no matter how hard I tried. I somehow need the other bottle. Okay. That means I have to give it to... But that's what authors always do. You're constantly insulting the intelligence of your reader base. That's what you have to do. You don't want to challenge your reader base by writing something new and innovative. No, you always write the same old tried and tested crap. And you sell it to them. You pander it to them. That's how you make a living.
Take this.
No, So I do have to swap the damn bottle. No. Not expansive vocabulary. It's expensive vocabulary. Yeah, that's what it was said. It's mostly expensive. Fancy words that mean nothing at all.
Oh, great.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Still the same liquid. What? Apple juice. But fermented is hardly the word for it. It's a miracle it hasn't eaten its way through the glass.
But it's just a bottle of fermented apple juice now? How did that happen? Okay, it's vinegar. You can clean windows with it.
Just a second.
Either we just dive to the bottom of the ocean, or the window is so...
Just do what you're supposed to do.
The juice is almost cider vinegar. It ought to help against even this much dirt.
Wait, he has a squirt bottle all of a sudden.
And we have a clean window. It won't be long before the window is covered with oil and soot again. But until then, you can enjoy the fantastic undersea world. I see water.
There's not much to see right under the surface.
Here's an entrance, but it's way too small for me.
Okay, let's... Oh, all my stuff is gone. Old painty can Ned. He never ceases to amaze. Now, what am I supposed to do now? I cleared away the water. I mean the dirt from the window. One guard died horribly.
I'd better not talk to him more than necessary, otherwise he'll decide to give me intern work. A really big torpedo tube. It won't be long before the window is covered with oil and soot again, but until then you can enjoy the fantastic undersea world. I see water.
canister full of water. Spill it on the floor somewhere? No. Okay, I have to inform Critter about the porthole thing, or what?
Hey, Critter. I saw your heart. It looks fantastic. Where did you get it? I've never seen anything like it. People will pay me chest upon chest of gold for it. Well, they would if I were to sell it, I mean. But of course, that's completely out of the question. You need it after all. I want to find out what the engineer is trying to keep secret from me. Maybe that will help us. This is my plan. I'll knock on the door. He'll hide whatever it is he wants to hide. While he does that, you look through the porthole from the outside. I know it's cold, but maybe it will help us get rid of the engineer. Oh, come on! It's for Layla and the heart.
So he doesn't
Excellent.
freeze. He's kind of like freeze-proof. He has anti-freeze in his veins.
Let's go.
Well, I guess he can limbo under a door and flatten himself as flat as a piece of paper. I imagine he's freeze-proof. Yeah, he's space fluff.
Wait a second! Enter! What is it?
Nothing. I hope Critter saw where the engineer hides his dark secret. I should ask him.
I'll have to get back up. Oh, he is freezing. Look at him shake. Yeah, he can like limbo under a door. It's one of his main. And despite the fact that his full of he can put stuff inside his stomach, and despite all that, he can still make himself as flat as a piece of paper and limbo underneath a door.
And what did you see? Pull yourself together. You've got thick fur and stuff. Flop. I think I've just discovered a flaw in my plan. A cable? A rope? A pipe? So he hid the stuff behind one of the pipes. You see, it was easy. Whatever he's hiding, it's important to him, and he doesn't want anybody to find out about it. That could help me.
Ha! Politicians. Am I right?
Just a second.
Now what's the deal with...
Let's take a look. Dirty magazines.
Glossy dirty magazines.
With gnomes and kobolds? I don't get it.
What am I supposed to do with a dirty magazine now? He's gonna go nuts, of course.
Where
Let it marinate for a few seconds and then go back inside. I think he's too wet to be set on fire now by now.
The pipe seems to go through the whole ship. I don't know what its function is, but it looks like it's empty.
So I have his nudie mag.
Gnomes gone wild? I'm not going to describe them in...
Yeah, I'm busted. Do I use it
It
on
wasn't
him?
easy finding the magazines. If I give them back to him, he'll just find a new hiding place.
Okay, I'll just drop the magazines in the water, and then they'll appear near the porthole. No, not portcullis in this game.
If I ratted out the engineer to the captain over the magazines, it would probably trigger a bureaucratic avalanche. With forms, reports, hearings, maybe I can take a more direct
No, I think they're
approach.
just gonna kill each other.
If I ratted out with forms,
Seemed like a good plan. Yeah, I should put him in a torpedo bay. And then launch the porn into the ocean. And then he's gonna see the porn in what? The...
all right, I'll toss them as far to the back as possible. Excuse me.
What is it?
Oh, he's gonna
There
go
are
into the
these
torpedo
magazines in
tube.
the torpedo tube. I can't really tell.
And then
what
I can
sort
launch
they
him into
are,
the water.
but they don't belong in there, do they?
Magazines?
Should I climb in there and get them?
No, I'll do it myself. Dismiss. Just as long as you don't close the hatch.
Close the hatch?
Okay.
You say so.
Another cold-blooded murder. Well, mostly cold.
No, don't push the button!
This button? You should have paid your interns a decent wage.
But the torpedo tube has to fill up with water first, otherwise it doesn't do the trick. Richard! What happens when you launch a torpedo from a tube that isn't
Nice
filled
hot
with water?
cup of coffee.
I'm gonna give that cup of coffee to Critter. He really looks bad. No, it actually would be. No.
This will do you good. Okay, ready to go back to work? All right, what next?
So if there's no water in it. Oh, he's thawed out, so he can. So if there's no water in the tube, the torpedo is not activated because it registers that there's no water in the tube. Stupid torpedoes outsmarting me all the time. Okay, time to sink this bitch. Huh? Ah. Well, at least I didn't scuttle her. You're kinda stupid to put a self-destruct mechanism on a boat.
There you are. Hurry up, in here. This pipe will lead you to the heart. At least I hope so. I'll distract Munkus, you grab the heart, and we'll meet back here, okay?
That's what this game is all. That's what games like these are all about. It boggles the mind, and you have to do all that just to get Critter into a tube.
Well, what is it?
Something terrible happened.
Yes? What?
Burglars are trying to steal the
The
heart.
Critters have hired an unbelievably smart and also very attractive burglar to steal the crystal.
I thought they hired you.
Ah, shit, I forgot that.
Besides, we already knew that. Well, out with it. What happened?
The engineers disappeared.
That is regrettable. I will send my flying monkeys after him. Is that all?
Abandoned ship?
No, something much worse happened.
And that is?
The ship's sinking.
That is not even worthy of a response. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's that important.
Perhaps I gave you the impression that I'm not busy and would like to have a chat with you.
No.
Perhaps you think I'm here to find wonderful new friends with whom I can talk about completely unimportant things?
I think I'd better go.
I think I'll have you shot from the cannon if you waste my time again.
Won't happen again. If it's up to me, we'll never meet again, you horrid old
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
toad. That worked great. Now I just have to get the heart from Critter and get away from here as fast as possible.
Nah, that's not what I intended to do. I just want to...
That worked great. Now I just have to get the... That worked. Critter, do you have the crystal?
Ah,
Let me have it. I'm sorry, little fella. I've got to do this.
oh, I'm gonna be an asshole.
I am... keep your chin up.
Oh, I'm supposed to be a dick then.
Come on, Nate. Think of all that gold. Think of all the freedom and safety it means. The little fella will get by on his own all right. And besides, he wouldn't risk his life for you.
But he did.
Nate?
Oh, hey, Layla. How nice.
You harmed?
Of course, you could say, look behind you, a three-headed penguin. Actually, you were supposed to turn around.
Nate? Thief?
Do you know what the crystal would mean for me? Wealth, security, a carefree life.
Yes, but alone. Bought friends. Bought happiness. As long as gold is left.
I can live with that.
Yeah, she knows
What
what
sort
gold.
of
She
person
understands
would
the
I be
concept
if
of
I
gold.
let this chance get away?
Better one.
Oh!
That's not
But
how
I
I say
really
all.
thought I deserved a little luck for once. Oh, all right. We'll free Critter and then go to your leader.
Good decision.
Is there a chapter ending at this point?
I hope this pays off.
Because
Do you critters have gold
I'm
in your
hungry.
sanctuary? Or what about your devices? Are they worth anything? Don't tell me our thanks is payment enough, all right?
It worked for the A-team. But we didn't have to rescue him. That was all.
Heroes, both.
Idiot 1.
Come along.
I can enter your sanctuary?
Hero
Yeah, we all know what
friend.
happened to Nate in the end.
Wow. That isn't gnome technology. That's... What is that?
Space.
What is the human doing here?
Hey, friend.
The human got you this.
The heart!
And for that, I deserve the
I don't
biggest
know.
medal you throw rugs have.
I played
or
all
even
the other
better,
games.
a couple chests of gold. And with that, I've made Mizaz and Munkus my arch-enemies all in one day. I hope you're satisfied. I've got to get out of here. The sooner the better.
What's this? A portkey? Intruder alert!
Too late. It seems my plan worked. A rogue who wanted
But
to
you
play the
can't watch
hero.
my playthrough, it's too
You are
lengthy, and I
too
couldn't upload all of it.
transparent, Nathaniel Bonnet.
Because the exports
Thank
kept
you
on
for your
failing.
help, Nate. They thought you would finally bring their heart back to them. But you brought their downfall. Do you know what a port key is? Hmm? It is a portal that connects one place with another. My submarine with this sanctuary, for example. Round up the critters and lock them away. Take our two heroes to the submarine. I don't want them hanging around here. And the two of us, we are going to have a little talk about a machine that can build machines.
That's the end of that chapter.
Into the boat with you.
Stop! You can have the hairy thing. The hairy human must come with me.
Wait it, Orc. He's a prisoner of the noble and revered Monkus of the Black Tower.
He's coming with me. And he's going to pay.
Well, you know, I'm really a prisoner of what's-his-name of the Black Tower.
Get off the submarine this instant, or...
Boys, I don't think you should...
Why is he going...
Whoa!
That was slow motion-y.
And now...
No?
Quick, to the Mary. It's our only chance.
Stay right there!
I didn't know orcs were this cold resistant.
That was a close one. Where is she? I can't see her.
She's on the boat, isn't she?
Ah, don't worry. She'll be fine, I'm sure. Come on now, it wasn't our fault. How were we supposed to know that Munkus put a hex on the crystal? Your boss wanted the heart and we gave it to him. We did the right thing, thereby bringing disaster upon your whole tribe. I'm sorry too, but what are we going to do? Are we supposed to go up against an orc bounty hunter and a sorcerer? We would need a whole army, or a magical weapon. Sorcerers cannot be hurt by regular weapons, but a powerful magical weapon might help against a sorcerer as well as an overly motivated bounty hunter. We could fly to Seastone and talk to the Archmage there. Since Mortroga's son is involved, he might be interested in helping us. Maybe he's got a Sword of Guaranteed Victory +3 or something like that. I think that's our best chance. Let's go for it.
That's a helicopter noise.
I'm actually getting the hang of how to steer you.
We're having good luck with the winds.
We're just having good luck with the captain.
I thought we were going to Seastone.
No No problem. I'll just turn this and,
Watch out for the mountains! Turn to starboard! I said starboard!
You know I'm not familiar with all that nautical stuff.
All right, so turn left now!
12 hours later.
Sea Stone. Haven't been here since, well...
Yeah, the
you
ship's,
know, since they
the
kicked me out.
figurehead in the
And
ship,
this is the
which is
famous
supposed to be on the
Mage's
front,
Tower of Sea Stone.
is in the inside, and it's a sentient ship.
The Archmage's office is somewhere up there. He'll help us. Come on.
Ah, of course she was she stowed away.
Now, where did you go?
Oh, this is confusing. What's
I hate mages.
Oh,
Really now?
this is like the mansion. You know when the first time
Call
you
me
play...
old-fashioned, but I like my puzzles logical, my perspective realistic, and my pictures mute. And you are?
Mordred Michael Matilda Alistair, Archmage of Seastone, Guardian of the...
The Archmage is just a picture?
Ha! Of course not! I am just a portrait of the Archmage.
Living paintings in a mage's tower. I don't know.
I know that one.
What
I
are
think
you
it's a
trying to
painting
hint
by
at?
Rembrandt.
Could it be that I read about this before in a book?
So what?
The idea is stolen.
But then they found out it wasn't really
We went
painted
out
by
first.
Rembrandt.
Yeah, right. My little buddy and I need to use protection.
Good for you.
Against curses.
But oh, you could
So
get a
why bother
shotgun.
me? I'm only a painting.
Of the Archmage.
Why would that mean anything?
Oh no!
If I were a painting of a whale, do you think I could talk to fish?
Whales aren't fish.
I only represent the Archmage. I'm something like...
Yeah, but it is
an
also
actor
based,
made of oil
specifically
paint.
the helmet. It is based on a painting by either Rembrandt or one of Rembrandt's apprentices. I know that because I did art history.
Where is the Archmage? I need to talk to him.
He's not expected back until tomorrow. He's monitoring the Beltane festivities abroad as an outside observer. They had terrible riots there last year. Some vampires bit a bunch of winos and got so drunk that they went after the witches.
I can't wait until tomorrow. Probably can't go up to the Archmage's office and borrow something from him?
Probably not.
Let's assume I simply walked up to the Archmage's office and had a good look around there. Who would stop me? Surely not you.
The tower. The impossibility security system is active. It will drive you bonkers before you can set foot in the Archmage's office.
What am I up against?
Unheard of dangers and incredible phenomena, illusions, magic, and insanity.
All right. One adult and one critter, please. I've got to go. Nice hanging out with you.
Oh, I've heard every picture joke in existence.
See, this reminds me, when you play Thief the Dark Project, there is a mansion that you have to break into, and it's exactly like this one. It's completely... It's not Escher, but it's complete... The layout is completely insane. And it's one of the worst fucking levels of the entire game that is Thief the Dark Project. They shouldn't have done that. Fountain going upside down. Come on. But anyway, I'm going to save here. Worst... No. Worst mansion ever. Even though it's not really a mansion, but it's... well... Yeah, we're out of the ice. Did I save properly because the game is a bit dodgy. But anyway, that's all for now, folks. See you soon. Until next time. I gotta go get a snack or something because my stomach is growling. Even though it's already 9:30. But yeah, see you then, whenever.